Okay, so it's Sunday, and today I'm having a conversation with my friend Victoria, and I have Victoria on FaceTime. There's Victoria. And Victoria and I we took a class called Alchemy together last year, and it's really exciting to talk with her because this year has been really about dialing in our energetics. It's like really practicing consciousness around how we're energetically interacting with the parts of our world and our observations of it and the stories we're telling about the observations that we have. And as the astrology has been moving each week, like layer after layer, we've reached this point in the year where I call it like we're getting ready to start the bike race. And that was a metaphor I've used from the beginning, this bike race, where whatever our intentions are, however we're consciously interacting with our lives, it's manifesting. And this week, I'm actually calling it walk your walk. Like walk your talk. Like we're actually practicing what we preach. And the really important thing about that, first of all, we've had the last 3 weeks of Mercury retrograding, and we've had even longer of Mars retrograding. In this week, all of the reimagining, re-seeing, like all the changes we've had to our mental capacity of how we observe things, all of the relationships we've had with the people in our lives, with the way we think about money, with the way that we think about everything basically has been rewired, and we've had this opportunity to act and behave differently from a new perspective. And that all of that reworking is ready to move forward. And on Tuesday, Mercury begins moving forward, and that means that we're practicing what we believe. We're practicing what we perceive. If we believe that all humans are connected and that we all are from the same source, if you believe that, then how are you practicing that in the world? So whatever you believe, it's whatever our beliefs are, they are what they are. Like we're not here to change people's beliefs. We're like, I've been working on what I believe all year long. I've been like, what do I believe about this? What do I believe about this? Right? So like everyone else's beliefs are their own business. However, are we practicing what we believe? Are we living the ideals that we have? And if we're not, what are we believing that makes us not? And we have this last week, right? Like Mars is stationing to begin moving direct around the 13th. So it'll be like at its stationary degree, meaning that all of our behaviors, the walk part of that conversation, is about to begin moving in alignment and congruence with what we've learned to believe differently. So the reason why we've had this whole year to like investigate this and practice it and fall off of our bicycles and get back on and try it again and manifest and mismanifest from consciousness and unconsciousness. The reason we've had all of this is because as we step into this last 2 months of the year, as we get closer to December 21st, when the whole like Jupiter and Saturn cross the line into the new world, we are going to be manifesting at a level that's like unfathomable. We will be creating very quickly, manifesting very quickly, whatever it is we're behaving, intending, and believing. And that goes for everybody, not like people who are conscious of their beliefs and people who are unconscious of their beliefs. It's going for everybody. And so some of us, we have been like, oh, dang, I totally made that happen. Like, I totally believed that this would happen, and it happened, right? And I was a little unconscious of a belief that I had in that arena. And so I'm going to actually try it again, and I'm going to manifest it differently because I'm going to be congruent with what I actually believe and say and act from a congruent place, and let my world reflect to me that vibration. Let the world reflect to me the congruence that I have inside. And this is the first week where it's going to really begin moving quickly. And I called it the bike race because everyone's going to be put on their bikes and enter the race. And the bike is a manifesting magical machine. And anyone who got my like year ahead readings, I'm getting calls. I got so many phone calls this week because people are like, the bike race is getting ready to start. I feel so prepared. I feel ready. I feel like I've been like paying attention. I feel ready. And that's such a good feeling, especially when there's so many uncertain things, right? We can be present in the uncertainty because we have our handles on the handlebars and we are ready to turn, we're ready to maneuver, we're ready to pull back, we're ready to say yes, we're ready to say no, we're ready to like whatever we need to do. We've been practicing all the things. We've been practicing falling down and getting back up. We've been practicing like following through with what we stand for. We've been practicing claiming what it is we truly value and what it is we truly stand for and what are our standards, right? So this week is the walk the walk week. Walk the talk week. Like, be what you believe. Be aligned and congruent with what we believe. And it's a personal thing for every single person. It's super, super, super personal for every person. And if we believe that every person has sovereignty over their lives, then when we witness other people walking their walks and manifesting their manifestations, there could be some space for a lot of compassion and a lot of awareness and a lot of patience and presence with the world manifesting their beliefs. Because here's the thing, like something I've learned about deeply this year is that, man, pain is such a valuable teacher. Suffering has been such a valuable teacher. And when I actually am present with those parts of me, I actually learn things and I actually am able to make new decisions the next time I'm faced with those things. And so I have come to value pain and suffering greatly. And when I see that happening with other people now, my old way was like, wow, how do I help them now? And my new way is, wow, how do I have compassion, hold space for them to learn whatever it is they're learning? Because that's what I'm learning. And like, I know that there's so much value in people learning, in myself learning, in everyone learning from their own manifestations. And so it's sort of obliterating the whole victim triad. It's obliterating it. And so this is the week and it's getting really dark. It got dark really, really fast. So this is pretty much all I have to say about this week. I mean, it's big and it's important to keep your head in the game and to be present and patient and compassionate. And so I hope that this message, even though it's getting super dark, I hope that this message is reaching whoever it's meant to reach. And I'm super grateful for you, Victoria, for letting me speak to you into this, because I felt so energized talking to you. And if you wanted to unmute and say anything, now would be a good time.
Yeah, so I absolutely agree, and I'm feeling the shift. I'm feeling the need and the almost like the energetic like calling and pull to be way more aware and present and conscious in every little moment of every day. So I've already been feeling this, and you saying this is just like, of course, that's like amazing. I love it.
Oh, so awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone in Facebook land. Thank you for your comments and everything. I'm loving the interaction that we're having. So thank you.